Hey guys, Brittany here. It's Sunday again, and I'm going to do things just a little bit different today. I think I'm going to talk about something sciencey related, since I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I am a physics major here at my college, so I'm really big into sciencey stuff. And speaking of science, I'm wearing a science-related t-shirt today. Heisenberg may have been here, and I'm just going to kind of explain a couple different topics today. I'm going to explain the Heisenberg uncertainty principle really quickly, super brief. That's what my shirt is relating to. Excuse me. And then, I don't know if you guys have been following sciencey news a lot lately, but we just launched MAVEN, which is a rocket that's sending a probe over to Mars to study its atmosphere, so I'm talking a little bit about that. And then, since I got the news from BBC, I was kind of sneaking around, and I found this really cool Doctor Who time travel related thing. So I'll post links to some of that stuff down at the bottom of this page at the end of the video, at least for the Doctor Who thing and the MAVEN thing if you guys want to learn more. But so Heisenberg uncertainty principle. So this has to do with quantum physics, and I know that alone freaks the crap out of people, and it kind of scares me too. But the uncertainty principle is kind of this is really simply put, but so we have these things called these little packets of energy particle things called quanta, otherwise known as quantum particles. And basically what a lot of quantum physics is about is trying to measure and find out properties of these particles, specifically velocities and position of these particles. So we're trying to find velocity and position, right? But it's really hard to do that, and there's the reason it's called the uncertainty principle is because whenever we try to measure a quanta, we by trying to measure it, we disturb it in some way so that it changes its properties. So if we try to measure its velocity, for example, we change it in some way so that we can only know what its new velocity is afterwards, never what actually was before. And so there's always some uncertainty with doing actual experiments on quanta, uncertainty of velocity and position. So that's why it's called the uncertainty principle, because we kind of don't know what the F is going on? Yeah, physics. Alright, so there's also the MAVEN mission, which was just launched on the 18th of November, so a little bit ago. And basically, MAVEN is going to Mars to study its high atmosphere and try to understand why there isn't air on there anymore, because at one point in time, it looked like there was actually water on Mars, and that it had a pretty sustainable atmosphere so that it could have water on there. If we look at there are trenches on the surface of the planet, and so we can probably deduce from that there was some kind of liquid moving on that planet, and the most likely candidate is water. We're sending MAVEN over there to study some of the things that could have happened to have robbed Mars of its atmosphere. Right now, MAVEN is scheduled to get to Mars around September 22nd in 2014, so that'll be cool. The Doctor Who thing I found is 50 years of time travel in the TARDIS, so it's basically this giant timeline for all of the 11 Doctors so far, showing where they traveled through time. I'll post a link to this because it's really cool and interactive. You can choose specific Doctors and highlight their timeline specifically, and then you can pick out the timelines from different episodes, and it shows you, gives you info of when it aired, and a little clip and stuff. So I think that's super cool, and it's kind of fitting because of the whole 50th anniversary thing is around this time period. So a couple of us in the group took personality quizzes to find out who our Doctors would be. Shelby and Marina both got 11, right?
Woo!
Marina, you got
yes.
11, right? What did you get?
11.
Alright, so Sierra also got 11. Hallie should take this quiz too to see what she gets.
No, I already took it.
You did? What did you get?
I got 10.
That's right, you got 10.
Am I the most popular now?
I don't know.
I did get 10.
Alright, cool. So we have 3 11s, 1 10, and I'm the third Doctor, which I think works out perfectly because he does science and martial arts, and I do science and martial arts. Match made in heaven. So that's cool. Yeah. So hope you guys are enjoying your lives, I guess. And hope you have a great Sunday, and stay tuned for Marina on Monday. See you guys later. Bloopers.
Headphone.
What?
Spoilers,
You can't just
darling.
ask people what they have up their nose.
Like your fingers,
Boogers.
someone else's nose, boogers.
Snot.
I was not allowed to say the word boogers at home because it makes my mom physically ill.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Why?
Just so y'all know, Shelby has like Shelby hates the word moist.